Hello friends, this is Utz, and today's video is about the Hag, a killer that despite being fairly strong is really not becoming any more popular lately. I made a video explaining why the current meta is so hostile to her and giving some suggestions of perks to run if you want to combat it. But one of the things that doesn't seem to have changed at all is the fact that Monitor and Abuse is still a very solid perk on her that you should definitely try if you haven't already. If you don't know, Monitor is the perk that makes your terrorius larger in chase and smaller than normal while you are outside of chase. Since the Hag is mostly a setup and quick hit and run type killer before going back to setup, she has for the most part all the benefit and none of the downside. In fact, the bigger terror radius can be beneficial because if you chase a survivor for a little bit and then leave them, the terror radius will shrink so quickly that it can really throw them off and let you stay undetected. In fact, that's the main reason why you have Monitor and Abuse, so that you remain undetected for longer. If survivors don't realize how close you are, they'll play more carelessly into your traps. They might not make the best plays, and this pairs extremely well with Nurse's Calling, because if you have a small terror radius, you can get very close to healing survivors, see them before they know what's going on. And of course, this goes incredibly well with Sloppy Butcher, so that if you interrupt a heal, the progress goes back to nothing. Slap on top of this a perk to maybe help with gens such as Corrupt or Deadlock, and you have yourself a really solid build. And I'm gonna show you this build in action against a group of survivors that, at least in my opinion, was fairly decent. Let me show you. Alright, so we're in a big map. Surely Monitor and Abuse can't do that much here, right? Surely it can't be that strong. Alright, let's get this done and go real fast. My philosophy for Hag is to trap a little bit near the middle. Like, it would be really nice to get in this corner. That bird hasn't been disturbed. And then work your way to the edges. This could get the window. I could have already bumped into someone. This is a bit risky. Yeah, let's go back to the edges a little bit. Trapping the edges of this building, by the way, is super important. That was a stupid idea. Sorry. Sloppy Butcher makes every hit like that. Are you crazy, lady? Did you drop your medkit because you think I have Franklin's? Oh. That's really good. Alright then. I guess Franklin's is quite common on this girl, so can't blame them. Good job, that was really fast. Yeah, that's cool. I probably wouldn't be too confident though. She hears me and sees me here. This trap, it's not that strong though. But I'm gonna stop setting up and I'm just gonna go around. If she triggers one, I want to be very fast. I won't swing though, because I could eat a dead heart very easily. I don't know why she spun me like that. That was really strange. Go on. Alright, they give me a very early basement. Mind the other flashes maybe. So this is a bit tricky for them. Yeah. Ideally, chat, this is very important. This is a mistake that I see very high level players do against Hag still. Sorry about the interruption, Utz from the future. I actually got a little bit distracted and didn't end up explaining what I meant by this. But the mistake that even very experienced players make against Hag all the time is to not mind her perimeter. If you're healthy and you take a hit, go back to the area that you know she hasn't trapped. Normally your spawning area or whatever you have gens already done. Do not go into her set of traps and do not go down next to basement. This seems super simple, but even good survivors fail to do this all the time, and it often means that the whole team goes with them. Let's continue. Lower players do against Hag still. If... Oh, that's very sad, Chad. They popped two gens at the same time. My deadlock did nothing, Chad. It blocked... Yeah, no, it blocked the gen that didn't need to get blocked. This is good, though. Look how close I'm getting here, though. Oh, you don't make that. You do not make that. You better have E ready. Body block? Bruh. 2 seconds? Quick. Quick. Oh, they have a flashy. Fair enough. Not sure if this is necessary, but... Off the record? Not really necessary. Let's go back and hope we catch her. Oh, I'm sorry, I teleported. I teleported accidentally. Where's Slurry? Oh, nice try. Going away from basement's probably a good idea. Let's do... I put a trap there, just in case someone came to pick her up, but also to kind of protect the hook that I was going to place her on. We did give up that a bit easily, that basement, but I mean, if they have a flashlight, what can you do, really? Not a lot. Haven't seen this killer for 10 years? There's many reasons why you haven't. It's just not that pleasant to play, I'm afraid. I mean, sure, let's do this. The camera's swinging in a very weird way. I think it's maybe... Hello. Maybe a server issue or something. Oh, that's lovely. Do not teleport to this one. She'll probably run back into us. That heart. Alright, good enough. Why isn't this killer OP? This killer arguably was a bit OP a few years back when survivors only had one good method of healing. Medkits, and you could swap, you know, you could take that away with Sloppy and Franklin's. And then you had to heal, but it was very difficult to do it. And yada yada yada. And you had Corrupt, which was at its full strength, Know It at its full strength, Corrupt, Deadlock even at its full strength. Before any of these perks took a nerf, this was all really, really good, you know? But then Circle of Healing was introduced, which is a big deal. Yeah, no, she did that well. Then Circle of Healing was introduced. Oh, damn, Breakdown, that's so strong. How do you get that? That's sad. I think if I do this, she goes away, but guess what? She goes away into probably a safe area. We're doing really well. We're gonna have to be really mean. This girl could also have Deliverance for all we know. She got a rescue. Funny how the person that I'm quote-unquote tunneling here, they get that. Oh, they faked it though. Do you think she beats me to anything now? I don't think you'll drop it. I'm gonna hit you, dude. I'm gonna hit you. If I wait out the dead heart, you get a body. Oh, dude, you even get a flashy save, probably. Nah, not quite. Deliverance, though, is a problem here. This girl could have it. Yeah, Deliverance, off the record, now allows survivors... Those perks are more common than ever. Allows survivors to unhook themselves, then run through your traps without repercussions. They don't really have any fear. Does that make sense? Because they know that they can take hits. Now you don't worry just about mech hits, you also worry about adrenaline, more common than ever. You worry about Circle of Healing, which you can't really fight. You're not a killer that has mobility, so that sucks a little bit. Hey, this is kind of nice. Talking about the devil. That's very unlucky. Let's remove this real quick. They'll wait until I pick up to go and disarm the traps, but we do this pretty fast. Oh, wait a minute. What are you doing, lady? Oh, wow. That was kind of weird. Did you have a missing spin burst or something? That's kind of weird. Let's go. Oh, hi. Unlucky. Let me body block you a bit. Sloppy should hurt now that that totem's gone. I don't have a trap on the thing, though. Oh, wait, but I beat her to it. Oh, yeah, you guys are screwed. This is bad for you now. Let's trap this to prevent her from getting the hook, and also trap the loop. And I will trap the other side. Actually, this side is pretty well trapped, but... YOLO. I'm gonna teleport just so to get rid of it and reset it faster. Oh, that's bad. You could exchange with her, maybe. Does she have balance? Why is she coming up here? Maybe she does have balance. No. I think she's crazy. Also, if you ever camp, obviously they could have reassurance. But it doesn't seem like this team does. Sorry, Laurie. Good teabags, man. Maybe they do. Chat, maybe they do. No, she's dead. That's quite sad. Yes, she's a bit trapped here. Good job. Does Floppy get patched? Yeah, it's no longer bugged. I honestly took my chances with that hard there, I guess. But yeah, Deadlock, if you didn't catch it at the start, 2 gens were completed at the exact same time. And if that happens, Deadlock is a bit weird. Brown add-ons, by the way. Deadlock's a bit weird. And what it does is, it ignores it. Like, it doesn't actually block it. I'll go right through. I need to get rid of this. Wow. Bold. Very bold of you. Wait. Oh, wait. I need to wait. I can actually get you. Oh, she died on hook. That's so sad. Sorry. But yeah, you saw the way they pressure my traps at the beginning and stuff. You see how we still somehow managed to come out on top? Like, that's not something that you can do on your first hack game. On your first hack game, you're gonna get your ass kicked, and it feels really, really bad. I made a video already explaining why Hag is not so popular and why people don't enjoy her. That's assuming that you like the concept of Hag. Some people don't like the way she looks, don't like her music, which is new, don't like her playstyle, which is tactical and, you know, stuff like that. So even if you like all of those things, you might still not like the way she plays once you have survivors with medkits, flashlights, boons, which all of which you saw in this match. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why Hag's just not super mega popular. If you find her a bit challenging, don't be immediately discouraged. There's definitely playstyles and builds that can help. This one that I'm running right now, I think is pretty solid. Deadlock bugging aside. And also, minimal. Who do I choose? You or this friend? Oh, that... I didn't cut my fingers. I didn't cut my nails. There's a bug with Deadlock. It's not a bug. I don't know if it's a bug, but yeah, they basically popped 2 gens and Deadlock didn't trigger on the second. So yeah, it's a weird feature maybe. Alright, fair enough. Alright, well, chat, we can't end the game just yet because we need to show you the perks. That's a pet peeve of mine. If I watch a YouTube video and it's a really fun game, and then the video ends before I see the perks, it's like, bro, I want to see what you were running, what they were running. So, yeah. GG. Well played. 1 meg. Very smart of Lori to insta-drop her medkit, though. This was a medkit that only had 1 heal. If you get hit by Franklin's, it's not even 1 heal. By dropping it, you guarantee that you have at least 1 heal, even if the killer has Franklin's, which is very common on Hag. So that was a cool play. I kind of proved that. If I had been running Franklin's, I would have been super paranoid that they were somehow stream snapping or aware. So that's funny that we didn't. But anyway, yeah. GG's play Hag. She's fun. Use code Otzdarva when playing Hag to have 10% more fun.